It is day 46 of the 1 year fast. Today is a non-fasting day. I'm going to step into fasting tomorrow, which is Thursday, and I'm going to fast for 48 hours. I'll fast tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday. And I'm pleased to say my new breath-based ketone reader arrived today. So I'm going to do an unboxing tomorrow and actually use this probably after 24 hours and then again after 48 hours. So hopefully the new ketone reader, again it's breath-based, will show me in a state of ketosis tomorrow night, or at the very least, hopefully on Friday night. So yeah, new ketone reader. I'm going to give the breath-based ketone reader one more go, and if this doesn't work, I'm then going to switch over to blood-based ketone readers. So yeah, fingers crossed on this one. So week 7. This week I fasted on Monday for 24 hours, and as I said, I'm going to fast tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday for a 48-hour fast at the end of this week. Protocol for the 1 year fast is for me to fast for 3 days per week for 52 consecutive weeks. And I'm feeling good. I'm feeling really energized. I feel I have some level of mental clarity. Again, it's all relative, so I was probably coming from a pretty low place, but I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good physically and mentally. Although I must say I did suffer a very minor back twinge today. Probably just maybe overtraining. Probably went a bit too heavy on. So I like to use a trap bar for some deadlifts. I'm with a barbell. I don't really lift with the right technique, so I like to use the trap bar. I feel it gets me really centered, but today I got a bit of a twinge. So I'm going to keep an eye on that one. So again, on a non-fasting day, I'm trying to do weight bearing. I haven't followed that verbatim, but I'm trying to. And then on fasting days, trying to focus on aerobics. So that's what I'm trying to do. Today I added a few more web pages to the oneyearfast.com website. It's getting quite extensive now. I must have a good 30 plus web pages on different articles around fasting. Confession time, I do use, of course, AI to help craft those web pages, but who doesn't? But I'm trying to kind of make sure they're following a certain structure, and they do hopefully offer some meaningful content. And today I did 2, one on fasting. Actually, I did 3. One on fasting on sunlight, one on fasting and the seasons. So how the seasons and fasting really become one. And then the last one was on fasting and Nikola Tesla, which is quite interesting. So I saw a quote from Tesla today, and I'm going to read it. It's quite an interesting quote. So this is what Tesla said. And of course, Tesla saw the body as a kind of a bioelectric machine. And he said this. He said, most people live in a state of continuous overeating. The human engine should be supplied only with clean, efficient fuel in exact quantities and allowed to operate without unnecessary drag. So basically he was saying that we can be guilty of overeating, intaking too much food that impacts us, particularly when we consider that digestion is a major event within our body. So if we're over consuming, our body's concentrating on really that digestive process, and that potentially detracts from our capacity to have clarity of mind and thought. So Tesla was very much into regulating what we consume, not overeating, and I don't believe he fasted in any official way, but clearly just by his nature he was a low consumer of calories. And I found it really interesting to think of the body in that holistic way. It seems almost oriental, kind of that Eastern mindset of thinking about the holistic body. and seeing the body as that bioelectrical machine and how we distribute the energy. And of course, when we consume, we do actually use a lot of energy to actually go through the process of digestion. So if we could alleviate some of that process, that frees up more energy for other areas, such as, again, we can maybe have more clarity of mind, more of a thought process, maybe just overall well-being can be improved by just watching what we consume and how much we consume. I'm not suggesting for 1 minute that the 1 year fast is the answer to that conundrum. I'm just really suggesting that Nikola Tesla had a good insight there. Okay, so today is day 46 of the 1 year fast. Going to keep this really brief. Again, tomorrow I'm going to step into fasting for 48 hours, and I will be unboxing my new breath-based ketone reader. Okay, so that's me for today. Thank you.